I'll take caller 10. 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007. And we'll hand those off. I assume that we are airing the Cavs game tonight. I think the Guardians game will be on WTAM. I think what's up?
That was fast.
Yeah. Rob just got back, giving away all the tickets. I guess the one clue was all they needed, right? Yeah.
Guys came screaming into the parking lot.
Oh, really?
Like, we want to watch the Cavs blow this.
Good chance at it, I think.
Uh-huh.
We want to see the last game that J.B. Bickerstaff coaches at Cleveland.
Oh. Is it, we just had 2 pair this time? Is that what?
Yeah, and then the third on the air.
Yeah, I'll give the third one away probably a little bit before Kathy Griffin calls, but yeah. Well, that's good. I mean, they got out there
great.
and, yeah. Is it still raining out there?
No.
Oh,
it's
okay.
beautiful.
All right.
I didn't even have to break out the umbrella. They just saw me sitting there and, are you Rob?
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Rob had an iHeartMedia parasol with him. He just stood out there twirling it like Mary Poppins. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah,
That's
I just had to reset the whole board, so.
I heard.
So we're up and running.
It was great radio. You're going to love it.
It was fantastic.
It was my favorite stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Inside baseball, nothing's working, dead air. Every programmer.
Are we good now on everything?
Loves that.
Yeah, I think so. We're airing the Cavs tonight, right? TAM has the Guardians?
We have the Guardians. They have the Cavs.
They have the Cavs. We have the Guardians. I never know how that breaks out. Okay, well then Cavs basketball is on TAM tonight.
Yep.
And we have the Guardians in Houston at 8:10.
Correct.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, Rob. Great job.
Miss you, buddy.
Oh, boy.
Mary said bye.
Mary said bye.
Mary said she hates you and she thinks you smell and she thinks you have a fat butt and that you poop your pants too much.
All things that are true.
Yeah.
Too much. You know, if you could just start to poop your pants just the right amount, that would be good. Gesundheit.
Unbelievable.
All right, so Guardians baseball on WMMS tonight and Cavs basketball, 8 o'clock on WTAM 1100. We want to see the Cavs blow it. Ah, boy. Well, we'll see what happens, right?
Would you say this is a must-win game?
Well, Brian Regan, yeah.
Brian Regan.
Yeah.
Great bit.
Yep. I might have that somewhere.
You've played it on here before.
Yeah.
And he's like, no. Actually, we could lose tomorrow, too. It's such a great, I love that bit so much.
Brian Regan must win. Yeah. Yeah, well, it is for them, right? I mean.
No, it's not.
Well, it's
not
not. No, but
no.
What I'm saying, though, is that if
it would be
Nice.
in their best interest to win tonight.
Yeah.
The odds are in their favor if they win tonight to win the series, but if they don't win tonight,
they
they
have another
still have
shot.
2 more chances.
Yeah.
I always love whenever there's a best of 7 series because then I get to hear my favorite sports reporter question. Would you consider this a must-win game? You know, they always feel like they have to say yes. Yeah, we want to win it. It's very important, you know. Got our uniforms on anyway, might as well try. But it's not always the right answer, man. It's a math question. I wish I would answer that question honestly. It's a best of 7. You're down 1 game to nothing. Would you consider this a must-win game? No. No, we can lose tonight. We can lose tomorrow night, too. We don't want to, but that wasn't your question. You asked if it was a must-win game, and if you'd ever taken a rudimentary math class, you'd already know the magic number's 3. When you're down 3, then you must win them or you're out.
That's when he was on Letterman. Have you run into Brian Regan in New York?
No, he lives in Vegas.
Yeah, but I didn't know if he'd come through or if he's, you know.
And when he
no.
comes through, he does
Theaters?
Yeah, he does Radio City Music Hall, and then bye-bye.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
no, he hasn't been here. Not that I know of since I've been here.
A lot of people texting 35192 commenting on how Bill's hair looks foxy.
I text him as soon as he booted up the Zoom, and I said, your hair looks so much better. Because we just talked about this last week.
Mary's
when I
on
was
record
saying,
as not liking long hair.
No, I do not like long hair on guys. And I texted him as soon as he pulled up the Zoom, and I was like, you killed it.
I
Good
thought you were
job."
growing it out.
I was, but then it kept getting in my face when I was sleeping and waking me up. And
Well,
I
that's
didn't
what
like
long hair
that.
does.
and then just like it would get in like my ears, and like I'm too sensitive about things touching my face. Like that. I was like, all right, I'm driving myself crazy with this hair. Like I liked it when it was coiffed properly, but it's a lot more work than I was
prepared to
willing
undertake.
to deal with anymore. So I was just like, yeah, and then like the one day when it was 71 degrees and I went outside for a walk and I just was pouring sweat. I'm like, all right, this hair's it's not for me. So
well, Mary approves.
I had it, that's the longest I've ever had my hair, and that's the longest it'll ever be. Yeah, I think I got it out of my system.
Yeah, I don't think not a fan of long hair. There's some people. Okay, Jason Momoa, sure, yes, he looks great with long hair. When he cuts it short and it's like shaved up on the sides, even better.
Really? Yes. I don't know that I've ever seen him with short hair.
I feel like he was in some movie. Short hair, Jason Momoa. I feel like I've seen him.
He's always had it long. Like he has done the thing where he'll like
long.
Like
okay,
shave
so
the
he's
sides.
had it like shaggier a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He's one of the
he's
only
also one
like,
of those guys that you could give him the worst haircut in the world and be like, it actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, because he's a
he's
good-looking
like,
dude and he's shredded and.
Yeah, he shaved his head for some kind of cancer or something not that long ago. When was this? 2022. He shaved his head for a cause.
Benefit for the some kind of cancer society. Jason Momoa with short hair.
Yeah, looks good.
All right. Well, you're on record.
I am on record.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, gang. I was listening to yesterday's podcast and Mary's saga about her car, and all I could think of was Night at the Roxbury and the plant lamp store. Cracking me up. But also santoratoes.com, free plug, but also TOWS, Mary. Love you all.
What is the plant lamp store? I never saw Night at the Roxbury. What is
I watched that movie when it came out. I don't remember it at all.
Oh, okay.
So nobody knows what he's talking about.
Some people do, just not us.
Yeah.
Night at the Roxbury and the plant lamp store. All right.
No idea.
Anybody watch the YouTube dude who he almost paralyzed himself because he was on one of these, let me find it. He was on some motorized paraglider. A guy named Anthony Vella almost died. And I'd love to show you the video because it's pretty intense, but it's also full of expletives. So I'm just going to play the edited audio. He was going about 50 miles per hour when something went wrong, and he basically just fell 85 feet down. And he had to yell at Siri to call 911 on his phone. He had he fractured his neck, his back, his pelvis, and he broke his arm.
How many likes did he get?
Well, that's the real question, isn't it?
How many views?
Yeah, when you're probably a lot,
Yeah.
but he's not going to be able to create any new content until all of his surgeries are over.
This one should hold him for a while, though.
I guess so. So it's pretty intense. I mean, if you get a chance to watch the video, you should. A guy named Anthony Vella. I don't know what his channel is, but he was really excited at the beginning. But then, of course, when you fall straight down to the ground, when things go wrong, that's less fun.
Oh, man. 48 miles per hour. Come on, baby. Oh. Hey, Siri, call 911. Hey, Siri, call 911. Call 911. Emergency.
Calling Domino's. Calling Domino's. I wonder if this can't be a married guy, right? This ain't no married guy. Unless he's making a ton of money off of YouTube.
Help!
Did he crash yet?
911 emergency.
Help me, please.
Wait for the crash. It gets even worse. Oh.
Dang, dude.
That's so much
911
pain.
emergency.
Help me, please. I crashed my flying machine.
Boy, you just don't know what you're going to say when you're in agonizing pain, right? I crashed my flying machine. And 911, they couldn't care less. They're like, what's your emergency? I crashed my flying machine.
And she's like, this guy's high. You know
Or
what I
from
mean?
the 1800s.
Right, yeah.
Is this Jules Verne? Who is this?
Help me, please. I
Get your
crashed my
Mr. Right
flying
brother.
machine.
Okay, where are you at? So, do you know where you're at?
I'm in Enchanted Hills. I'm in the desert. Oh,
Okay, what was it that you crashed?
a ParaMotor.
Let me get you transferred real quick. Give me 1 second, okay?
Okay, please.
Do not hang up.
Do not hang up. Oh, don't worry, I won't.
Oh,
He's gotten 399,000 views.
that's it?
It's
I was
over-
gonna say,
it's
probably-
over 400,000 now.
Probably
like,
not in. I mean,
it's
it'll
getting
climb.
there,
It'll
yeah.
climb as word gets around. But yeah, that's pretty intense.
I don't like that.
Traveling at 50 miles per hour, flipped over. Something went wrong, and he crashed in the Texas desert. He's 33.
It's giving me chills, man. I don't like that at all.
I crashed my flying machine.
Will you try it? Will you
I
try one of
couldn't
those
help
flying
but laugh.
machines, Mary?
I would, yeah. Even
try-
after seeing this. I
Even
would
after
try
seeing
that.
this, you'd be like,
Yeah.
yeah, let's give it a shot.
I like adrenaline rushes like
No way.
911 emergency.
Help
What
me,
city?
please. I crashed my flying machine.
Okay, where are you at? So, do you know where you're at?
I'm in Enchanted Hills. I'm in the desert. Oh,
Kitty Hawk, you stupid
Okay,
bitch.
what was it that you crashed?
Don't you know
a
history?
ParaMotor.
Let me get you transferred real quick. Give me 1 second, okay?
Okay, please.
Do not hang up.
Having an overdose of the so is my wife.
Overdose of what?
Marijuana. I don't know if it had something in it. Can you please send rescue?
Did you guys have fever or anything?
No, I think we're dying.
Okay, how much did you guys have?
I don't know. We made brownies, and I think we're dead. Time is going by really, 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 really slow.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you got that audio of when Mary crashed her flying machine?
I sure do. Yeah. Oh, she got so hurt. Remember how she was gone for so long?
I'm learning how to massage the.
Whoop, wrong.
Wrong one.
Nope.
That ain't it.
There it is.
Uh-huh.
Ah. Oh.
Yep. She fractured her neck, her back.
My neck and my back.
Yeah. And her crack. Oh, well, that guy, he's going to be just fine after a long series of painful surgeries. And I'm sure some physical therapy will be involved in there, too.
How'd you make that connection, Einstein?
Yeah. Anthony Vella. Yeah, it's on YouTube, on his channel. Oh, what did he call it? ParaMotor crash almost ended my life. Posted it 3 days ago. So he's getting about 100,000 views a day on average. And he is in really, really bad shape. In fact, they've got a GoFundMe going for him. So I guess the YouTube channel's not exactly killing it, but he's already had 4 surgeries. Posted the crash video. Oh, this guy is married. He's got 4 children.
Oh, man.
I don't know, man. You can do what you want to do. You got to live your life. They're trying to hit their $50,000 goal. They raised about $31,000 for his GoFundMe. But I don't know, man. His kids, I mean, there's 4 of them. The oldest looks like he's about 6, maybe. He got a baby in his arms. So I don't know. I don't know anything about this guy. This is probably the first most people are going to hear about this dude. So maybe he was killing it before this. But, boy, you got to think, it reminds me of that old Chappelle bit, like when you get really hurt, what you tell the 911 operator, you know? Like you crapped your pants or you got so scared you peed yourself or whatever. You never know what you would say. Have you ever had to call 911, either of you?
No.
No.
Never called 911, right?
Not for myself. I've called it. I was driving somewhere in the winter, really bad snowstorm, and I saw a car like spin out and go into a ditch.
Right.
I called on 911 on that. There was one time, all of these have happened while I was driving. There was another time I was driving and there was a car going the wrong way on the highway.
Yep.
And like I saw the lights coming at me from an off ramp. And so I pulled off to the side and called 911 immediately. I was like, yo, there's I don't know if they're drunk or what, but this person's going the wrong way on the highway. But I've never had to do it in like a crisis.
And then the
Someone
person on the phone
Someone's
said,
dying.
ma'am, you're the one going the wrong way.
Oh.
She had a real planes, trains, and automobiles situation on her hands.
Roman, who makes us coasters from time to time, said that his brother has a paramotor and crashed it last year and shattered his spine and broke an ankle. And it took him months to be able
What's
to
the
walk
appeal
again.
of these? They don't, I mean, if multiple people can't keep them in the air for very long, what, are you trying to be the first guy to do it and not kill himself? Or a motorized paraglider? In the business, we call them flying machines.
Flying machine.
I crashed my flying machine.
911 emergency.
Help
what
me,
city?
please. I crashed my flying machine.
So, yeah, he's if you feel so compelled to contribute to Anthony Vella's GoFundMe, you can find that. I'm going to take a break. I will have more money for you. It's what you can go fund yourself, as we used to say. It's $1,000. It's courtesy of the Buzzard Bookie. That next keyword coming up at 3:30. I will have Aerosmith tickets for you when you go to the One Last Time in Cleveland. They're on the farewell tour. They'll play the Romo Fijo with the Black Crowes end of September.